there, Cancer. Welcome to your end of November 2024 general tarot update. It's Rena here, just shuffling the cards in my awkward way. But, okay, I think that's enough. Ooh. If you like astrology, I already have a reading. Actually, it's for, well, I have one for November, but I also have one for December that I have put up. So you can check that out. Huh. I had it set up so that you could see all the cards. Let's see. Alrighty then. Okay, I think that's why. Okay. All right. Well, you got some good cards here. The heart of the matter is the Ace of Pentacles. This can be a new job. Maybe this is a windfall of money. We do have a full moon in Taurus, which is a sign that is connected to money, and it will be in conjunction with retrograding Uranus, so it could be some kind of surprise. And that, for you, that is, oh yeah, and that is going to be in your 11th house of gains, so that could be something that is like an unexpected profit, or what have you, bonus, or something along those lines. So keep your eyes peeled for that. In the past position, we have the World card. So something ending. This is the last card of the Major Arcana. And it's funny because this deck is faithful to the Rider-Waite deck. I would have to look at the Rider-Waite deck's World card to see if this is actually on it, but I noticed recently, and I think it was on this deck, I noticed that in each corner they have all of the fixed signs, each of the fixed signs. So, you know, in the top left you have Aquarius, and top right Scorpio, and it's Scorpio season right now. It will go into Sag at the end of November. The bottom left we have Taurus, and the bottom right we have Leo. So anyway, this is a card that can be that something is ending, like it's an end of an era. Now we have Ace, which is the beginning, so it might be speaking about somebody who is, I guess in some cases, let's say that you have received some sort of money. I mean, it could even be, this isn't like, I haven't seen that this card specifically is an inheritance card, as much as the Ten of Pentacles or even the Six of Pentacles, but I think it can be that as well. But if you have retired, this could be the money that you receive from some kind of exit package or whatever they call it. So but it might be like ending one job and starting another. You know, it could be as simple as that. Or graduating from college and you get your first job. It also might even be a relationship with a new person or a new love interest. So, and we do, we just had a new moon in Scorpio, and that is your 5th house of love and romance. The higher message is the Nine of Swords. This is a card of anxiety. The Rider-Waite deck also has this bedspread or this comforter that has flowers on it. And one of the interpretations I saw is that symbolizes that it's not as bad as somebody's making it out to be. And so the person is exaggerating whatever there is going on that is making them anxious, and because they're exaggerating it, it is not as they are making it out to be. And there's a lot of good things here. I mean, even like the world card, if something's ending, but you see, here's the thing with Cancer is that you're very sentimental. So if something is ending in your life, even if it's like you're retiring, but you're like, you felt this desire to kind of move on, you still can get very sentimental about the things that were good about it, and it can feel very anxiety producing. Or if you have ended a marriage, and I do believe that there are a fair number of Cancer people who have ended, serious relationships over the past decade and a half, because Pluto has been through your house, Saturn has been through, I'm talking about your 7th house of committed partnership, and these changes can be very intense, even though you might be looking forward to change. So as a spiritual message, it's saying, honor your feelings, but don't get caught up in them to the extent that they take on a life of their own. Because we have here, what is crossing you is the moon card. The moon rules you in astrology, although in the tarot it's actually connected to Pisces. So if you are with somebody who's Pisces, that's why I feel like there's another possibility here where maybe you are with someone new, and either you can't get over the past situation, or there is some kind of deception even that is, making you anxious, but it's for a good reason, but you can't really put your finger on it. Because a lot of times we can't really prove that something's happening. And it's maddening, to have that happen. Also, another thing too is the moon. The reason the moon card can be very challenging in the tarot is because it can represent deception and delusion, which is like, to me, I think sometimes they'll say self-delusion, but actually that seems to be redundant. Delusion is when you lie to yourself about something. Deception is when you can say self-deception. That's like synonymous with delusion. But there's also deception that comes from other people. And if you have started a new relationship, or maybe it's just like you're dating somebody new and you feel anxious in your contact with that person, it really does pay attention to that and see if there are some subtle things going on. Because even if somebody is really like on high alert, and not in a paranoid way, but they really want to make sure that they do not get involved with somebody who is not good for them. When you're very perceptive about that, you can see like red flags. Sometimes people are very manipulative from the beginning because they can't help but be. They're very, people who have problems, a lot of times that's the only way they know to get their needs met. So they tend to, do things that are underhanded, and manipulation is one of them. And a Cancer person can get hooked into that. And it's like, get into that codependency mode where you feel responsible for somebody else's feelings. So be very careful about, if you've just started dating someone and they're like telling you their sob story and everything at the beginning, and you've just started meeting them, be careful, because they may try to, um, like dominate you by their problems, with their problems, control you with their problems. I remember reading that phrase being used for people who are covert narcissists. And you may never see it coming because you're so busy feeling like sorry for them. If you feel sorry for somebody when you first meet them, that is not a good sign. So, pay attention to those feelings, because there's something that, you may be vulnerable because something has ended in your life and you have this opportunity, but there's other things. It's kind of like, even like with a job, if you start a new job and there is some kind of deception in that situation, you may feel anxious because maybe there was, you went in with a false pretense and you feel like you were duped. What's coming in is the Ten of Cups. All's well that ends well. This is a card of family joy. This is a card of the pot at the end of the rainbow. So, this might be something with adjustments. This could be an ex who is still trying to pull you back in. I feel like, these two cards on the side here could be what is making you feel a bit apprehensive, but things are really looking up for you, that they're really good. Because we have at the outcome, King of Wands. This is stepping into your power. This is a card, I don't know if it's connected to, I would connect it to Leo or Aries. Might be actually Sagittarius, but all of those are fire signs. The fire element is about creative self-expression, autonomy, and this is something that you probably are in the process of, really claiming for yourself. Because you may have been through some stuff, and, it's not like you're not going to be able to do it, but you're still in that transitional phase. So be gentle with yourself, Cancer, and don't expect yourself to just snap out of it in one day. Pace yourself and realize that have your eyes on the prize, that the ultimate goal is to be in a state where you are feeling like you're the captain of your own ship, where you don't feel like you're being pulled or dragged anywhere, that you're on top of your game as it pertains to these matters, because you really are. You just don't know it yet. All right, that's what I have for you. I hope that this resonated. If you'd like an astrological reading or a private tarot reading, you can find out more information at the link below. Take care. Bye.